subscribe. I was worried if I used a little too much of the sleeping medicine. Not enough to hurt you, and obviously, I'd never hurt you. You know that, right? Come on now, don't sit up so fast. You'll make yourself dizzy. Just take it easy, sweetheart. You've been asleep for a couple of hours. Your head probably feels a little fuzzy now. It's normal. Everything's okay. You're safe. You're with me. You finally realized. You finally noticed the lock. Yeah, the door's locked, and I locked it. Obviously. If I hadn't locked it, you'd leave. And if you left, we'd be right back where we started, wouldn't we? No, don't start shouting now. Nobody's gonna hear you. We're in the old storage room in the basement. The one nobody uses anymore. The one everyone forgot existed. Funny, isn't it? A place people walk past every day without noticing. Kind of like me. For 3 years we worked together. 3 whole years. Same office, same floor, same coffee machine, same meeting, same break room. And yet every morning you'd walk right past me. Every morning I'd say good morning. Every morning you'd smile. And every morning I spend the rest of the day thinking about that smile of yours. And yet you had no idea, did you? Of course you didn't. Well, it's okay. It's because you're kind. You're naturally kind. You're kind to everybody. You smile at everyone. You ask how everyone's doing. You remember birthdays. You bring snacks. You help people when they're struggling. You make people feel seen. And you know what that's like. To spend your entire life invisible. And then suddenly have one person look at you. One person notice you. Treat you like you matter. It's addictive. You became addictive. I'm not crazy. I know exactly how this sounds. I really do. I've had months to think about it, months to analyze every detail. Months to tell myself I should stop. Months to tell myself this wasn't right, unhealthy. And to tell myself I should really move on. Then you'd smile or wave at me, and that option was completely impossible. I remember last winter, when I got sick, everyone else avoided me, and nobody wanted to catch whatever I had. But you brought me tea. You sat beside me, and you asked if I was okay. You told me to take care of myself. You don't even remember that conversation, do you? And I do. I remember every word, every single one. I've replayed it hundreds of times, maybe thousands. That's when I realized something. You were the only person who ever cared. The only one. And once I realized that, well, I just couldn't let go. Please stop pulling at the door. You're going to hurt your hands. I mean, the lock isn't opening. I made sure of that. Because I need you to listen, really listen. For once, without a phone ringing, without co-workers interrupting, without you rushing off to another meeting, without someone stealing your attention. Again, always take lunch at exactly 12:15. I know you hate tomatoes, and you pretend to like office parties. And you usually listen to music when you're stressed, crack your knuckles when you're nervous, and you've read the same book 3 times because it made you cry. See, and I know you much better than anyone else, because I paid attention. I cared, maybe a little too much. Definitely too much. But doesn't that count for something? No. Well, I was afraid you'd say that. Look, I know this isn't ideal. Trust me, if there had been another way, I tried being normal. I really did. I tried asking you to lunch. You were busy. I tried starting conversations. You were distracted. I tried staying late, hoping we'd leave together. You left early. Every attempt failed. Every opportunity disappeared. Meanwhile, I had to watch everyone else get your attention. Watch everyone else laugh with you. Stand close to you. Watch everyone else take what should have been mine. No, don't interrupt. I'm talking. And for once you're going to hear me out. Do you know how many times I almost confessed? How many times I rehearsed it? How many times I stood in front of that damn mirror? Hundreds upon hundreds. But every time I imagined you rejecting me, I couldn't breathe. Because if you rejected me, well, I'd lose everything. And you were already the center of my life. That's pathetic, isn't it? And eventually, I realized something. The only future I could imagine was one where you stayed. So, I made sure you would. Yeah, you're not leaving tonight. Or rather, no, you can't leave. And you're not leaving tomorrow either. Relax. You look like I'm planning something horrible. I'm certainly not. I mean, I brought food, water, blankets, a pillow, a first aid kit, chargers, books, even your favorite snacks. See, I thought of everything. Because that's what people do when they love someone. They take care of them. I love you. There, I said it. I have loved you for a very long time. Longer than I should have. Longer than is healthy. Longer than any sane person probably would. But it's real. Every second of it is real. And maybe that's why I couldn't walk away. But you know what hurt me the most? Not being ignored, or being overlooked, or even being invisible to you. It was watching you give pieces of yourself away to everyone else. Everyone got your kindness, attention, and smiles, but I got leftovers. I got brief moments, tiny scraps, and somehow the scraps still became my entire world. You don't understand what it's like. I spent years building your life around mine. You don't even realize. Every morning became about seeing you. Every afternoon became about talking to you. I stopped living my own life. I lived yours, and when I finally realized that, I should have gotten help. I know, but instead I made a different choice. selfish choice. A terrible choice. A choice that led us here. Why are you crying? Come on, don't cry. Please, don't cry. That's the one thing I can't handle. That I can handle anger, screaming, insults, but not tears. So, come here. No. Okay, I won't force you. Not right now. I just hate seeing you scared of me. Because in my head, this was different. In my head, you'd finally understand. You'd see how much I cared. You'd see how hard I've tried. You'd see how lonely I've been. You'd see us. Instead, you're looking at me like a monster there. Maybe I am. Maybe normal people don't do this. Maybe normal people don't memorize someone's schedule, save every text message, spend years obsessing. Maybe normal people don't lock the person they love inside a storage room. But I'm not normal. Not anymore. Not when you're concerned, because you became my everything, and people don't give up everything. They fight for it, even when they shouldn't, especially when they shouldn't. So, here's what's going to happen. You're going to stay here for now. We're going to talk. We're going to get to know each other properly. And eventually, you'll understand me. Maybe not today, or next week, but eventually. Because underneath all of this fear, I know you're compassionate. You'll want to understand. You'll want to know why, and when you do, you'll see I'm not doing this because I hate you. I'm doing this because I love you too much. Dangerously so. It's obsessively too much and pathetically too much. But still, it's love. Real love. The kind that keeps someone awake at night. That changes a person, the kind that can ruin them. The kind that ruined me. So, stay angry. Stay upset. I can live with that. Because for the first time, you're here. And for the first time, you can't disappear. For the first time, you're looking at me. Really looking at me. Maybe that's selfish. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe someday you'll never forgive me. Though tonight you'll finally